Alright guys, I am back. Just got myself something to drink, and we are going to play more Gone Home. Very, very, very interactive point-and-click adventure game, which actually has me quite scared, seeing that it's constantly raining and thundering, and it's dark, the lights flicker, and there's weird noises all over the place. Oh, and there's nobody home, and this house is huge. My god, have I mentioned how massive this house is? I feel like I've only just uncovered, like, a portion of it, too, and it's so big. So big. Anyways, we were gonna read this letter right before we went on a break. Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CDLD whatever unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the CDL 502. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as Laserdisc. And you just want to make sure this thing works. And put some stuff in there for the high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy. Okay, cool. So I guess our dad is now doing reviews for Pioneer, or not Pioneer, but just music equipment. That's kind of cool. Read shipping label. Alright. God, they just went through so much effort just to do things right. That's so cool. Ah, darn, I was hoping there's going to be some yummy pizza in there. I can nummies it up. Because, I mean, we did get here at, what, 1:15 in the morning, apparently, right? So, figuring we're hungry, maybe we'll find some foods in there. I don't know. VHS tapes. Oh my gosh, I totally remember those from my childhood. Holy crap. I think I even have, like, a box of them sitting around somewhere. Jeez. The Dark Crystal? Ooh, I don't know. Making friends. Sam thought this might help from Dad. Making friends, even when you. I don't know. I don't know what that says. Feeling lonely, it's a piece of cake to make friends. Aww. So apparently, our dad thought.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them? And you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Street Fighter, cool, alright. I actually have Street Fighter 4 on my PC. I suck at it. I played all the Street Fighter games when I was a kid too. Now, she mentioned something about a girl in an army uniform. And not too long ago, we did pick up a picture of a girl in an army uniform. And she did say that the girl dressed kind of punk. And the girl in that picture, actually, we'll come back to this room. But if you remember what she just said, the girl was a punk, and she was in the army. And it was here we saw this. There's a girl, clearly it's pink hair, and she's in the army. So that must be her. That must be the girl our sister's talking about. DeSoto. I keep hearing these freaky noises. It's really creeping me out. It kind of sounds like a rat. It's definitely coming from in the game, though. Which makes me feel a little bit better about that. God, look at all these little doors and stuff to open up. This game is going to take forever. Ratmobile. All these little pins everywhere. For a house that we just moved into, it sure is cluttered up really quickly. I mean, did we take everything this cluttered? Or have we just trashed this house since they moved into it? I mean, seriously. Okay, we've done that already. Oops. There's some... Oh, look, it's a pillow fort! Oh, that's so cool! Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out, but you can read the name on that book. Jesus. I don't like scary stuff, guys. I don't. I'm sorry. Jeez. Oh, grab a pillow. I need a pillow. Oh, it's freaky. Okay, put the pillow down. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a ghost on the book. Hauntings and poltergeists. Oh, find out the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell books from a genuine haunting. How to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Oh wow. Well, you know, I'm obviously not the only one who finds this house to be a little bit scary, so I'm glad somebody else did too. And the pillow fort is super cool. I really like that. And if you notice, these are all Fantastic Voyage. Oh my gosh, that is such a great movie. If you've never seen Fantastic Voyage, seriously, stop watching this right now. Me playing this game, seriously, because you can watch this video on YouTube later. You cut the stream and go watch Fantastic Voyage. It's one of the best movies ever. Super, super, super awesome science fiction movie. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. You're going to go watch it. Or at least look it up. Then there's Ghostbusters and Labyrinth. Oh my gosh, David Bowie. That's so cool. Oh, I love that they put all this in here. Oh, wow. Somebody loves the X-Files. JFK, Blade Runner. That's so cool. Alright, well that's really neat. I have a lot of nostalgia. Andromeda Strain. Oh, this is too much. Let's move on here. What do we got? It's that book Dad wrote. The Accidental Savior. Okay, so this must be the first book he wrote. The Accidental Pariah then. Oh, I don't know, you guys. I'm confused. I'm a little confused now. Well, it looks like he's written at least 2 or 3 books. There's a note here with it. From February 3rd, 1978. So this is definitely a while ago. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi am I saying that right? Africanado? I feel like I'm not saying that word right. Aficionado? I feel like I've seen that word somewhere and I feel like I've heard it pronounced in a different way. Shoot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear me. I think my microphone totally fell off my face. Okay, anyways. I was really looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is such a dead simple. Wow, so he was doing stereo reviews even back in 1978. Jeez. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. Well, he was definitely drinking whiskey and was not writing a review, was writing something very different. And he screwed it all up. I've included some issues of the mag. Well, so his buddy's trying to hit him up, or hook him up with a job. Whoa. Doesn't look like I can really interact with it. What do we have here? Tape player? A tape. Oh my god, it's an old cassette tape! Oh jeez, I miss these. Well, I guess I don't miss them. They were so inconvenient to use, but... Oh wow. I remember making mixtapes and stuff. Yeah, it was fun. Girl Scout role model. So is this like 2 different songs, or is it 2 different bands, or what's the deal? Oh, that's so cool! I wonder if there's other things I'm supposed to be like mixing together to like create some kind of thing. I don't know. This music is pretty... Ooh, it's pretty harsh. I guess I'll let it play for a minute. Jeez, I hope that's not mine. I hope that's not Sam's either. Okay, I'm sorry, that sounds horrible. Those vocals were atrocious. Atrocious! Jesus, that was bad! Alright, we're gonna open this door. That was awful. But I do give her credit for trying. That's for sure. And if she was playing the guitar at the same time, that's pretty cool, because that's hard to do. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, grade 2. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is so cool! She was in 2nd grade. Oh my god, look at this. You guys, they've outdone themselves with this. This is so cool. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean and went on forever, so it's themed. Well, I'm not gonna read all of this, but she's writing a story. That's pretty cool. Captain Allegra and the first mate, Captain Black. We'll see if these names come up again or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth reading through it. But if you want to pause your screen, go ahead. You can read it if you want to pause. Alright. Is that all that's in here? I think so. Alright, let's go to the next room. I'm kind of glad nothing's jumped out at me, but I kind of just wish it would already and just get it over with, because living on the edge like this is a little frustrating. It's like, because I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be like halfway down this hall or like 3 hours from now. Or like multiple times or what. I have no idea. No idea. Coupons? Save 25 cents. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it's a little crazy. The U.S. National Forestry Manual. Okay, well, we've already determined that our mom works for them. We saw her work uniform in the hall closet. I like how that's like falling off a little bit like that. I kind of thought maybe there's something tucked in there, but it would actually be a nice place for something, but it didn't look like it. And you can't jump, so I can't get up there or anything like that. I guess I probably should have mentioned this in the first video, but the controls are pretty basic. I can move around forward and backwards, left and right, and I can crouch and I can zoom in, but I can't jump and I can't run, and I don't seem to have any like attacking abilities, so it's definitely just like a point-and-click adventure. Oh god, that's so dark. Oh my god, that's freaking me out. I think I see something in there too. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I don't know what to do. It's scary. Alright, I guess we're gonna do it. Ooh. Ooh. Light switch. Oh my god, I'm so glad they put the light switches in this game. Oh, it's like literally right there too. It's so convenient. Ah, the thunder. Let's hope we don't find any more dirty little secrets in these bookshelves. And more books even. Oh no, these aren't books. These are vinyl records. Oh my goodness. That's quite a lot of them. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot of them. Reproductive system worksheet. Samantha Greenbrier. From last year. What? The menstrual cycle? Or I am produced in the testicles? What the hell? Oh gosh, I did not think this game was gonna get like this. Samantha Greenbrier, period 4 health class with Mrs. Myers. The menstrual cycle, a novella. Oh my gosh, she's getting... her dad is rubbing off on her. Dad is rubbing off on her way too much because she is writing like he does. Alright, I will read this. I'm probably gonna laugh. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatz stares out of the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Willem in Poland. Okay. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Borislav. Alright. We'll go with it. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. What the hell is this? I guess I didn't read the instructions very well here. So you had to write a story about the menstrual cycle? So these events here, as they're written down, take place in obviously in a different order in real life. So they want you to put this into chronological order and make a story about it. It's a little bit weird. I can definitely see why this story is sounding so strange. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then, there, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum and travels through the fallopian tube. Okay. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reached out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Your eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing. Bandaged with torn bed sheets, Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. Jeez. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. And the teacher says, "See me." You know what? I actually feel like if I was a teacher and this came across on my desk, I would let it go. The assignment was a little ridiculous. That was a pretty good answer to a ridiculous assignment, for sure. Moving on now. Oh yeah, I can turn on that light. Totally forgot about that. Dr. Jitters. The best for your table. Crazy. Oh, it's an old vinyl record. Oh god, I feel like it's gonna keep the spawning in of monsters to come
How I always
me.
knew that someday we'd be through.
Okay, it's
Now that it's happened,
so far.
I just
So
can't
far.
believe it's true. I've done the best I could to keep
Dad's
from
second book,
feeling blue.
The Accidental Pariah. Okay, check
Can't
out
get you
one.
off my mind.
The letter here.
What am
March 8th,
I
1976. Mr.
Voodoo,
Brian,
mildew,
we're to inform you that
candy.
unfortunately
Why,
Mercury
Daddy, I
Books
didn't
will be
know you
unable to
would.
publish
I'm
a
right here
follow-up to
looking
The
at you,
Accidental
honey.
Pariah.
Today me, it's my
Despite the
shadow.
low sales of
think
The
I
Accidental
sent you
Savior,
far
we
away.
have
I ain't
publication
been
of the
over.
second
from
book,
me?
in hopes of the John Russell series catching
You stay
on.
away
However, sales of
from
the
me.
second
Gotta
book
cut
have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the
I left my
series must
trunk in
end
town.
here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors.
I hear you.
Sincerely, Donald Fritz. Ooh, so it sounds like our dad does not have a publisher
I wish
for his
you had a
book
weed
anymore.
for me.
Oh, tell
we did see the third book in his room. So there were 3 and they're not going to publish the third one. That's sad. Well, I guess it's back to writing.
Tell me what can I do without you?
More whiskey. More whiskey. Oh, now we know where he gets it from.
And nothing else but you. You got me
Oh, it's a dark closet.
I'm gonna take your tail with
More. Oh, wow. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to her house to visit any time. Sincerely, Mary Shutters. Or Mary Shoots. Sorry. This is actually really neat. This is so nostalgic. I remember when I was growing up and I had video games. They came in cartridges, especially Nintendo. And my mom called them tapes. She didn't really understand that they weren't tapes. They kind of looked like tapes, you know, so that's what she called them. A lot of people actually referred to them that way. It sounds so silly now when you say it. It's like Nintendo Street Fighting tape, but that's literally what they would call them back in the 90s. That's kind of neat that they included that. Cool. Lots of nostalgia.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Oh, girl, you're gonna call him just because of his Nintendo game? That's not good. Okay, so remember what I was saying earlier about publishers will give you boxes and boxes and boxes of your stuff if they don't want to sell it? Yeah. Unfortunately, I know what that's like. I have boxes and boxes of CDs that I was never able to sell for my band. Sorry about that, Dad. We'll let that one go. We'll turn the light off for that one. We don't really need him to know we were snooping, especially over something so sensitive. We'll leave that one alone. Okay, so did we cover everything in this room? Oh, you know, I should check my map. Okay, so this is called the music room. Cool. We've explored the music room, library, all this stuff. Jeez, house is so big. Alright, moving on. Kind of a random dresser. The lights really make this game a lot better. Once you turn on the lights, it's so less creepy. Katie. Oh, this is to us. Okay, Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sorry about the stuff that's missing? What's missing? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. What's going on, Sam? What did you get yourself into? Did you get involved with that Danny kid? Did he make you do something you shouldn't have done? I don't understand. It's missing stuff? Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Oh, and then... Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. And then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. And it looks like they're... So is this from Danny? Or no, from Lonnie. But this is the Hadouken from Street Fighter. I thought that was Danny's game. Okay, well, either way. A little bit of Street Fighter Hadouken in there.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Oh, jeez. So it sounds like Sam is trying to impress the cool girl. The cool girl at her school. It sounds like Lonnie is this cool girl, or at least to her. And she wants to impress her, so... they keep calling it the psycho house, though. Jeez. I feel like I'm gonna go psycho playing in this game. Jesus. Alright, let's read this paper. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Oh, gosh. Alright. What'd you do? What'd you do, Sam? Did you got bodies hidden in there? Okay, this one's locked. To basement. Alright, great. Well, I think that's a perfect time for us to go ahead and take a break. And I'll see you back in about a minute or two. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button. And I'll see you guys next time.